Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices forecast. So first will be DAX. As we will see on the weekly chart, price is pushing up after this long weekly 1, 2, 3 here. We had EMA crossover, so for now, it seems that there is momentum. So our next possible stop might be on the previous stops, and we discussed this, that after this, or price will continue to drop or continue to go down, or we will get bounced and price will go up. Especially this up scenario was possible because on the monthly chart we have this possible monthly long 1, 2, 3. So now it's climbing up, broke the strong resistance which was here. There was a small fight, but if you go to lower time frames right now, we will see that it's climbing. Yeah, so basically for me right now, target is up here. Of course, retracement can happen where only 36 CMA for me is the target, and of course area of the support which is around this zone here. Okay, so if you go to daily chart, we will see that this was the struggle. Yes, that price was fighting, there was range. Now we had this breakout and is pointing up again. We have daily trend line, which is very nice here. So what we expect, continuation to level which I said, but the question is how price will follow there. Do we have, continuously up move, or we still get some retracements, yes, to this level, and then we will continue to go up? We don't know. If we look for the next area of possible stop on DAX, we see that there was nothing here, so we have to go back to this range which happens here. And if we pay attention to the area of the resistance, currently price is reaching one. Of course, this whole chart here is very difficult to draw the horizontal levels, yes, because if we start to draw, we will find a lot of them, especially if you pay attention. We can draw a lot of them here. Yeah, so the distance is still okay for DAX because it's around 1500 points, but you still see it's a little bit difficult right now, yes, to draw the nice levels. And as you can see, price is right now touched already once, so we can delete this line, and if you like, you can just leave those lines just to have the areas where price simply might to react. If you don't like, if your goal is the weekly chart, you just remove everything here and you just leave the weekly chart. Okay, and then you know that as long as this trend line 36 EMA is holding, we want to buy. Okay, so we go to 4-hour chart. Right now, price, like I said, we had this range here, yes, or even you could treat this as a kind of the wedge, something like this. Okay, and price broke this and went up. So now what we would like to see, a retracement, which is happening right now to the 36 ideally, and then of course we look for buy scenarios. Let's try to draw some trend line on the 4-hour chart. So this is the line what is far away from the price action, and another line is here. So this would be the best. If let me just connect also this. So no, this would be nice. This 1, 2, 3, almost 4 touches. So it's close to the 36 CMA. So very nice level for bounce continuations. Yes. If we go to 1-hour chart, right now price is struggling a little bit. This is still making like for us kind of the 1, 2, 3 here. So of course we also have 1-hour chart trend line here. So it's like right now wedge. So what we would like to do, intraday trading. Of course, if you want to think about long-term perspective, yes, retracement, long scenarios after breakout, short scenarios. But as an intraday trading, scalping, we can look for buy scenarios after breakout of this trend line. We go try to manage pair around the previous top. Okay, and then you have next targets. Here, in case if price breaks this, as aggressive trader, intraday trader, you can look for short scenarios and target this trend line, of course, which is coming from the 4-hour chart. Whenever this trend line is broken, we can have this bigger retracement to the daily levels, like I said. Okay, so this is DAX for now. Intraday trading looks like that. NASDAQ was very nice because We last time I think we discussed, because last week I didn't make forecast, but last time I think we were speaking about this zone. Price went up even higher. Okay. Anyway, let's go to weekly chart and see what is happening right now on NASDAQ. So our trend line was broken. We had this support here, 36 right now. Also is broken. There was no EMA crossover yet, but the 36 was broken. Next area of the resistance on the weekly for me is up around this whole zone here. Yeah? So I would just leave this. So this is my next goal in case if price continue to go up. And then on the weekly chart, we can also, this is difficult to draw. So basically maybe on the daily chart, but this zone here is also a nice resistance, but it's far away right now. Okay. So momentum seems that it's trying to go up. Of course, monthly chart, what we have, monthly long 1 to 3. So if this will work, we can really have another up move to at least previous tops. Okay. So we go to daily chart, and daily chart, what is happening right now is going up. So of course, obviously we want to buy this. Where is next possible stop? Exactly where price touched this level. You see this. So this is the resistance. So it seems that maybe price will react if we have this deeper reaction where we would like to see the price. Trend line 36 CMA on the daily chart, then of course continuation. In case of the breakout, price can try to go down again. This is also area of the support here, which was broken, you see. So this with the 36 with the trend line might give us good level. Now seems to make like a double top or lower high. So let me maybe delete this. We don't need those so many lines. Much easier, yes, to analyze the chart. So retracement to this level, and what we would like to do, look for buy. After breakout, you can try to sell and target daily 36 CMA with this daily trend line. So if you want to just wait for the bigger retracement, you have to wait for this. But on the 1 hour chart, we have this support here, okay? And if we would like to, this is difficult because we can treat this as a double top, but there is also resistance here. So right now, difficult for me to say if we will stay in this range, for example. Yes, maybe we'll have false breakout. Price will, make this, or this will be like a range already. So, that we will treat this like this. So now difficult to say because we don't have another reaction anyway. Price is still pointing up on the higher time frame. So if you are a day trader, scalper, here you look for buy scenario still, target previous stops, or this trend line here. Okay, this, and then of course resistance. Here you can look for short scenarios, trade against main direction and target this 4 hour chart trend line, and then daily 36 EMA. US 30 is the worst from those three, yes, European and US, because we don't have really clean direction right now. On the US 30, we will do top-down approach, but you also see on the weekly chart that we don't have move right now. Price is stuck in this area here. Next resistance is on the previous tops. Another one is here, but it's coming mainly from the daily chart. Weekly for me is here. In case if price would like to go down again, this might be our next area of the support, but everything is more visible in this case on the daily. So on the daily, we have this, we have that, but we can also see that we have like a wedge here, okay? So we are really stuck. So we see we have resistance, we have support, we have this line, we have this line. Daily chart is not moving at all. So right now, if you see something like this, really, for example, NASDAQ, DAX, they look much better than this. So really, there is no point to trade this. But still, if you are a day trader, you can still play around. If you know that this level is rejected, you can look for short scenarios and target this level. If price reaches this level, you can look for buy scenarios and target this level. And you can just simply look for bounce trading. If you, for example, trade only US 30, yes, because there are some people who just trade only this, yes. Without any DAX and NASDAQ. Okay, so but it will be better simply to wait for breakout of this, because at least we can get some momentum and price might to go to this level. You see 1 hour chart without direction, so really there is for me this is not good pair to trade, and really don't recommend right now to trade this. Okay. Nikkei weekly chart, of course in the range. Yes, nothing changed here. The thing was that price bounced here, so we might to see continuation to the resistance, last stop, and highs from the weekly chart. So now it's pushing up. We had EMA crossover on the daily time frame. If we look for the trend line, trend line was broken. So right now we can look for buy scenarios. Of course, we have resistance in between, but this is still, if I treat this as a range, we had the stop here. You see, we had the stop here around the resistance price. It seems to broke this, so really we can go to the previous stop. So right now we see that we had this range. Right now we have this breakout. It seems that price is again pointing up. Okay, this is our trend line, or different angle like this. Okay, also nice line. So right now 1 hour chart seems to be like a breakout retest, so we can have continuation. So right now, if you want to trade definitely long scenarios, you can go to 5-minute chart, for example, and whenever you get some setups here, you can look for buy scenarios. As long as we stay above this resistance, you can look for buys. If you want to see confirmation, you can wait for 4-hour chart 1 to 3 and then try to buy. But as long as we stay above, we can go and buy this. And if this is false breakout, and price will break this trend line with the 36, you can look for short scenarios. And then your goal will be 36 EMA on the daily, together with support area. So this is 36 and the support zone is lower. So if the 36 will be broken, then this area of the support is your next target. Okay. And the last is Aussie. Aussie is climbing up weekly chart. So basically, price reached our long-term target, like we said. Yes, that if after making this long 1 to 3, said that the next possible target is the resistance. So if this is broken, we have new high. We will have new highs, but we can also have another situation like reaching this and reaction. Okay, so this will be interesting. If we go to daily chart, we can just draw the highest point. Okay, so the highest point of this is up here. But if you pay attention right now, we are very close to this area. If I want to connect, a little bit more spikes, this whole zone is for us resistance area. This is our trend line. Only 2 touches, so difficult right now to draw. If you want to draw it on the bottoms, it will looks like that. Okay, so if price start to retrace, 36 EMA is our first target, then we can target this trend line. If price, of course, continue to climb, the highest point is here, so you still have around 800 points. Okay, so 4-hour chart, it's moving up, but it's very, very tough right now because we don't have nice scenario. It's like slowly climbing. But as long as it's going up, of course, we can buy this. This is our trend line. We go to 1-hour chart. And whenever price retrace, you will see 1 to 3. You can go and buy this. Right now, 5-minute, if you look for the 5-minute long 1 to 3 here, you can still try to buy this. However, I really would like to see some retracements first, maybe on the 4-hour chart, and then try to buy this again. Okay, this is how I like to trade after retracements, especially that 1-hour chart also is not making 1 to 3s to the 36. Right now is bouncing on the 12. I prefer to get this at least 36 retracement and then try to look for buys. Okay, so Aussie is to go and buy this. Whenever price breaks this 4-hour chart, 36 EMA with this trend line, then we can look to sell this, target daily 36 with area of the support. Let me just unzoom, the area of the support here. And then, of course, this trend line, another area of the support might be here. Okay, so those are the levels in case a price want to retrace. Okay, so guys, that's all for indices. I hope you enjoy it. Wish you all the best and hear you soon. Bye.